welcome back. Now it's time to have a chat with former Strictly pros, Ola and James Jordan, and little Ella's there as well. Hey guys, how are you? Are you well?
Yeah, we're good. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're all good. Lovely to speak to you. Thank you for having us on.
Oh, no, it's an absolute joy to chat to you. I mean, I imagine your lives must be so different now from, you know, I know you do your brilliant critiques of Strictly, but watching it compared to your life now with little Ella must be so different, James.
Yeah, it is totally different. I mean, for the better. I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, it's hard work, as anyone that's got a 2.5-year-old would know.
Yeah.
But so rewarding. And now when we watch Strictly, I mean, it was so beautiful the other night. We were watching Strictly, and during the pro dance, Ella was going, "Daddy, Daddy, please dance with me, please dance with me." And we danced together, didn't we? Yeah, you go shy.
That's amazing. And Ola, for you, for you guys now, parenthood is so different, isn't it? I mean, my little girl's, I think, just a little bit older than Ella, and it's just dealing with the tantrums. I mean, I'm sure you dealt with tantrums in the Strictly dressing rooms. How do they compare?
It's probably easier.
Tantrums.
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously, Strictly is a stressful show to be part of, isn't it? But having a, at the end of each day, you used to get to go home and chill out and relax and go and start again the next day. But with a child, there is no break. It's just full on 24/7. But it's amazing. We love it, and she's as you can see, she's brilliant.
Full of personality.
A little bit naughty, like her daddy.
Yeah, I bet. and it's the thing with parenthood is it's such a kind of all-consuming thing, and you guys have been doing some work on, how we treat parenthood, haven't you?
Yes, we've
teamed up with
Busy Bees, and they're doing a campaign at the moment to just make people realise that how important playtime is with their children. But more, the thing is, with us, and 63% of most of the population, we want to keep our children really tidy and clean and not go in the mud and things like that. But expressive play is just as important. It's when they're learning the most. And actually, if you go to busybeeschildcare.co.uk, they do this survey on there, and you get to see, you fill out this questionnaire, and you get to see what kind of parents you are. And we're classed as rough and tumblers. And we need to be more expressive, and it gives you examples. So yesterday with Ella, we got all the wooden spoons from the cupboard, and we were drawing all over the wooden spoons, drawing faces and putting hair on them with glue and
you loved
pens.
this, James.
I did love it. I was a bit unsure about the mess at the beginning, but Ella really, really enjoyed it. And my spoon, just so you know, my spoon was the best.
It wasn't.
I love it, the family debates that happen. But, I mean, amongst all this, you are still doing your critiques of Strictly, and I follow you because, you say it how it is, don't you, James? You do not hold back. Do you ever... Do you ever regret...
I'm honest.
Do you ever regret any of the tweets you put out?
Occasionally, I'm not going to lie. Occasionally, I read some of the comments back and I go, oh, maybe I shouldn't have put it out. Although I still believe it, but sometimes people interpret things in a different way than perhaps I've meant it. They would read it in maybe a different way. But generally, I stand by what I say because it's always right and it's always the truth.
I filtered them down and I say, you can't post that.
I do.
Please, can I post that? No, you can't post that. And he still does it. So.
I still do it, yeah.
You need another account for the unfiltered ones, don't you?
Yeah. I've got
But you should still have freedom of speech, right? Everyone wants freedom of speech as long as you, I don't know, stick to what everyone should think you should say. But I just like pure freedom of speech. And if I believe something, I like to, people ask for my opinion on the show. So if you ask for it, you're going to get it.
There was a bit of backlash, though, wasn't there, over the weekend about what you'd said about Ellie Simmons and saying she needs to dance with straighter legs, and then people saying, obviously she can't because of her dwarfism. So, I mean, how do you feel about that now?
That's the thing, and I specifically put on there that she does dance sometimes with bent legs. I can see her actually bending her leg. So I'm not saying that her legs are going to go dead straight. I never said that. But she needs to be consciously thinking about trying to extend her leg because she's actually bending into it when it should be straight. So again, the thing is, this is where it becomes difficult, right? If you're going to have someone on there like that, it does. I'm sure Ellie would want to be critiqued. This is people just jumping on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
She will still want to be critiqued the same as everybody else. And I'm pretty sure about that because I know I would. She's on there representing dwarfism, which I think is an amazing thing. And I actually, when I watched her dance, out of everybody's performance, I found it really heartwarming. But I'm still going to critique her the same as everybody else. And I actually believe that the judges didn't critique her the same as everybody else. And I think that's a mistake, because if you're going to have these people on there, which I think is great, critique them the same.
Yeah. And so... do you regret putting that tweet out, knowing it's had that backlash, or do you still stand by it? No, you don't.
I still stand by it.
Yeah.
I still stand by it because, like I said, it's how people interpret it. I meant it with no malice whatsoever. And if it's offended people, they've chosen to be offended by it. There was no offence meant by it. So that's their choice. If they want to be offended, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Yeah. So, yeah, that's up to them.
Who are your faves then, Ola? Who are you expecting? Who've you chatted about?
Will. There's no one else for me in that competition apart from Will. I'm sorry. Oh. I love him.
She woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning going, Will!
But yeah, I think he's brilliant, and he made the show for me. Yeah.
Yeah, he was amazing. I thought Helen Skelton should have been top of the leaderboard. I thought she was actually fantastic. I felt she was undermarked. I thought she was brilliant. And Will, yeah, exceptional. I think he's got something. He's got charisma, something that you can't teach. He's just got a natural charisma.
Yeah. But I think there's so many of them that, you know, will be really good later on. So yeah, it's definitely one to watch.
I mean, that Hamza as well. I mean, how good was he?
Yeah, he was amazing. Yeah.
His technically what he did on Saturday night was phenomenal. Yeah, actually, I was really shocked. It blew me away. He was really good.
Yeah,
do not press that red button.
I think Ella looks like she might be doing. Would you let Ella do it if she wanted to do it one day?
What, do Strictly?
Ella, yeah. Strictly.
Yes. Great. Look forward to that.
I want her to be a professional golfer.
Oh, amazing. Hey, guys, thank you so much. I'll let you get on. I know what it's like trying to grapple a toddler whilst talking on the telly. See you later. Bye, Ella. Bye, everyone. Ah, lovely. Now...